straightforward in your communication. If I help you get this and that, I would like my compensation to be X. Would that work for you? If the person says, yes, I'll give you that. Like one time this lady called me and she said, I see you have a for lease sign here. I have a contact with somebody that I can bring you. I said, ma'am, I need a national tenant. The lease is at least $15,000 a month. She said, yeah, that's my contact. I said, okay, what do you need from me? Let's work it out. She said, I need you to pay me $5,000. I'm like, this lady has no clue, $10,000. I said, I need a 10-year lease. I mean, that thing is like $1.2 to $1.4 million lease in 10 years. She said, yeah, I just want $5,000. I said, lady, I'll give you $10,000 if you make it happen. What do you need from me? She said, I need somebody to open the space so I can take some pictures. So I said, okay, come over to this location. I was standing in a building and I said, come over to get the key. And I remember showing up, this was in Puerto Rico, and she was wearing very skimpy shorts and a top of a bikini. And when she walked in, I'm like, what are you doing? She said, I'm here on vacation and my boyfriend worked for this big company, but I cannot tell you the name. And then she looks at, oh my God, I attended one of your trainings in New York so many years ago. I need the deal in writing. And I wrote, I, Sharif Medawar, hereby will pay you $10,000, $5,000 of the lease signing and $5,000 of this. We opened the space for her. And less than an hour later, I had a call from American Apparel and they ended up leasing the space. It was her boyfriend who was in charge, the second guy in command, and they were looking to expand. And he told her, when you're in Puerto Rico, look for a space for me next to where the cruise ships arrive. So never discount anybody. And you, as the person who's gonna be doing the deal, you just ask him, what are you willing to pay me? I'm willing to do this and that. I would like to ask you for this. Negotiate it, then put it in writing. Put it in writing. Very simple. I will do this, and John Doe will commit to paying me that. He will pay it at this time, based on this, based on that. It's a conversation that you'll put in writing and that will sign. That's my suggestion.
He had also, because he called here yesterday to go over that question, he also had asked about sublease opportunity, what your thoughts were with that, doing a sublease. And
yeah, you will have to lease and sublease. The key thing is you want to make sure that there is a subtenant to whom you will sublease so you don't get stuck with a lease. So you can put that maybe if you get them a space that they will pay so much, or when you get a space that they'll give you a chance to negotiate with them, you see? And I think it's cleaner in the first step to just get an assignment fee with that person. As a first step, it's cleaner, it's easier, and you won't stress yourself if you don't have a lot of cash to lease and sublease. Lease and sublease is more like the second type of strategy we'll do after you did the first one as an assignment, because you'll have some money. Mm-hmm.
Sharif, earlier at the beginning of this call, you were talking about positivity and a couple of theories of yours. And Todd has something he would like to add in really quick just for the group.
Okay, Todd?
Oh, thank you. So also at the end of last meeting, or during the meeting, Sharif went into the positive thinking and affirmations, correct?
Yes.
So I've been doing affirmations since I'm 20. I recently turned 70. And they've helped me out of every tough situation. I'm not talking about a tough day. I'm talking about a tough situation that lasts months or years, where it hammers you when it comes around. And you just have to prevail. You have to stick up. You got to stand up. You got to be strong. And I use these affirmations. Ashley, could you throw it to everybody while I'm talking?
Yep.
And so this is my most recent affirmation. And I felt for Sharif, I came up with wanting to send it sooner, but I understand. I know, Sharif, you're going through a hard time in San Francisco. I mean, you got many great deals going, so you're able to be distracted, and you're going to handle it. I could tell you're handling it. But I'd say your last 3 years have had some difficulties in them. I really feel for you. I have great admiration for you, as you know. So I wanted to share my most recent affirmation. You need to write.
May I mention, Todd is mentioning I lost my wife 3 years ago. My wife passed away end of 2021. So I appreciate that, Todd. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, you're very lucky to have all that time with her. And I think you should just only keep the wonderful times in mind. But it's really difficult on the children. And I know that's why you moved to LA, to be close to family. I think that was very smart. But this is my spiral book. I write this. I don't every night, but I write it. I write this one that's Ashley just sent out. This is my most recent one. Just write it once a night. Write it twice a night. Or make your own affirmation. But have an affirmation that when you get blocked, when you get socked into the corner, turn to it. So it breaks the choking. It breaks whatever is, that feeling that sometimes you feel it deep in your chest. You're so deeply involved in the deal or whatever's going on. And I just highly recommend it. I just wanted to share this with you. Probably is something unexpected, but this is a very powerful one. I've been developing these affirmations since I'm in my 20s. And I think this is one of my best because it's simple, it's to the point, and because it's talking about life, it encumbers everything.
Very good.
And I hope you could find time to apply this and see if it works for you. And tell us that it works, because that's also a positive thing that the group needs. I mean, we're a family here, okay? Some of you come and go, some of you stay, but this is a family. This is a very specialized, specific area that takes honing in your skills to really understand this. And if you spend the time doing it, the rewards are beyond your imagination, or to your imagination. So I share this with you. Write it down, copy it, get a little dinky book like this, and just, write it. Just write it. And sometimes, I write it multiple times.
Awesome.
Right? And it's very powerful. And I gotta say, it's been one of the pillars of me forging towards my continued success. Even when there are times you go, I'm not gonna make it. This is just getting too hard. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Go to these affirmations.